All right, we're live. Welcome. These last 2 weeks are cursed. Cursed in so many ways. So I apologize to those who have been waiting for like the videos for the last of the bees of archetypes. This house has just been sick. Suzanne got sick, and then I got sick, and then it's taken us like a couple weeks to recover. I'm still recovering now, but I'm feeling good enough to actually do stuff this week. And then we may be missing Shiari today, as unfortunately Devin has caught COVID, so he's struggling right now, and he just might not make it. And I told him if he can't, he just should rest. Probably should rest, honestly, regardless. But yeah, so that's been our week so far. Hopefully, I can get back to work. Hopefully, things can get rolling again, and we can catch it, because this next month's gonna be really crazy. And also, I just gotta be real with my audience here. Come on, guys. Our recent poll, we have 2 games, and y'all decided to go 50-50 on it. And I know y'all doing it on purpose. I know for a fact it's being done on purpose. It's the dumb thing, because on YouTube you can select an answer and then deselect it.
Wait, you can?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go into the
polls.
That. You know what? I found this because Snuffy's clip channel on YouTube had consistently polls of like what letter is gonna win this week or whatever, and it was E every time, and I'm like, man, that's super unlikely, right? So I fiddled around with it, and yeah, no, you can select an answer to see the poll result and then swap your answer.
That's lame.
Admittedly, it is very funny.
It is funny.
So funny. Listen,
but
there's a right answer to the poll, though.
Yeah, there's a right answer, which is just pick something.
That's not the right answer.
No, there is a right answer.
No.
If
Warhammer.
you answer the poll and you're in the minority, you've chosen wrong.
But
pick whatever is most popular. You actually, yeah. Right now, one of them is higher than the other. You should go onto the poll and switch your answer to the one that's higher currently.
So you want to be right. What's the point in answering if you're not right?
27 votes for Warhammer Wrath and Glory. You should shift all your votes to Warhammer.
That's how you're gonna keep it even, Alex.
Listen, it is funnier if it stays even. So I'm not against any solution.
But would that be funnier than if everyone who voted for Warhammer suddenly voted for something else?
No, that would be actually not funny. Be kind of cringe.
I think that'd be pretty funny.
I think it'd be like really unfunny, and everyone would go like, ugh. That's the bit? Okay. Everyone would be like really weirded out.
Sure. So, yeah. Anyway, so hopefully this week, the hard part too was just due to complications. The week before last week, I had to get my second video out slower than expected. It came out on like Saturday or Sunday or something like that. And then last week, I only got the Vampire Final Thoughts video out. That's because I already had recorded it. And Alex can tell you, after Table Talk last week, I hacked a lung out, like literally onto the table. It was so hard not to cough on stream. And I was coughing on stream. I wasn't like necessarily holding it, but I was reducing it.
Well, that's why you have 2 lungs, because you only really need 1.
Jesus.
Not wrong.
That's how it usually works, right? You don't need both
it's
kidneys.
very wrong. You definitely need both lungs.
Yeah, you don't need both kidneys, do you?
That's a good point.
Kidneys.
Kidneys, where? All right, well, we should get started, shall we? So last where we left off, you all had met a strange pirate man on the high seas.
Ahoy.
Ahoy, fellow
Yar.
kids. And after, after some gaslighting and some talking, and my goodness, why couldn't Fidget have been there last week for all the weeks to go missing? He was accepted into the party for exploring the underwater ziggurat. And so you have all dived down to the deep, dark depths to come to this underwater city that has been dilapidated by time and does not seem to be at least it was not created by the merfolk. And you've begun the process of sneaking into the city towards the ziggurat, using the variety of small houses to escape the patrols of merfolk and their domesticated giant fish creatures. Which, if we pull that picture up, just so everyone can see the wonderful Bregdy yet again. Yeah. They give great hugs.
I'm surprised y'all didn't claim one for a pet already.
We were waiting for you to come back.
Yeah, we need to ask first.
No, we just didn't want you to miss out on getting one too.
I need to
And
ask
be
Mom
Oh.
for permission to get a pet.
Can we keep it, please?
Please.
No.
I already named it. I promise I'll take care of it. I'll give it walks and food.
I'll walk it, I'll feed it, I'll water it every day.
Only if you change his newspapers.
Yes.
Good luck, it's underwater.
It's
Uh-oh.
fine.
I like
Oh,
the
yeah.
idea of taking after your fish pet by just dropping newspapers in its bowl.
That's how you take care of fishers, isn't it?
Yeah, how else is it gonna read?
Do you want my fish to be illiterate?
Kinda?
To not
ain't
know
gonna-
current events?
I ain't taking
Yeah.
care of no idiot fish.
No idiot fish. I ain't taking care of no dummy fish.
Oh yeah, Pedro, we're also going non-lethally. Unless it's a Bregdy, which you can go full out lethal on.
Speak for yourself. I'm fully killing people.
I'm fully killing you.
But Shiari. Is
I
that
just have
Blossom
to
in
kill
the mask?
Mommy. I just have to hit
I
Mommy.
am in a mask.
Oh, okay.
To summoners work.
Nah, Fidget will just stuff Sprite in her pocket.
Anyway, so you've all began to go through the underwater city. And one other thing I feel should be mentioned, as you were diving down here in the first place, you were seized by a great deep fear temporarily. I think even Fidget actually failed that check. As there was some kind of presence that could be felt. As to what or why, no one knows. But regardless, you keep on excuse me. You keep on your stealthy trek through the city.
Question. On our way in,
Sure.
since I see we have some combat, did Fidget take any damage?
No combat happened last session.
Oh, that was me striking at mommy,
Oh, okay.
but like not actually.
I
Okay.
electrocuted myself.
That's true. Actually, one of us did lose to a fish last session.
I'm not the only one in the party to have lost a fight against a fish now.
It's very strange that this has happened now twice in the same campaign.
If I had a nickel for every time a person in my party is lost to a fish.
Lost to a fish. I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's strange that it's happened twice.
It's not. I wouldn't say it's my fault, perchance,
It is.
but like mistakes were made.
My fish was 100% not my fault. That fish was ripped as hell. The fish was too good. I wasn't bad.
Probably was like a level 20 creature in disguise. Probably.
I'm
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
I think it was a god. Wouldn't be the
God.
first time there's been a godfish in this game.
I mean, technically, one of Fidget's deities is a fish.
It's true. The other one's
Nice.
a seagull. Fidget has some strange gods.
Yeah.
I mean, you get what you can get, you know.
It's true. So, as you all are moving through the city, it is somewhat difficult. Most of you are not accustomed to swimming to such a degree. And I wasn't mentioned last time, but swimming for extended periods of time, unless you have an innate swim speed, is exhausting. Your bodies are very poorly acclimated to it, and it makes it somewhat difficult. Granted, now that you're moving stealthily, you take plenty of breaks to let patrols go by, or, you know, to plan out your course. And progressively, you get closer and closer to the ziggurat. As you're kind of moving through, you find that the number of merfolk begins to increase pretty drastically the closer to the ziggurat you get. And Shiari has been very good, scarily good, at keeping to the shadows. Hiding in some places and moving along. As you approach the ziggurat, you get to a section that is starting to become... populated is not the right word. Fortified by the merfolk. As you start seeing some of the houses are being converted into living spaces, it appears, that are draped with seaweed or kelp or a variety of rope. And you're starting to see small, tightly woven sacks or nets containing something, it's hard to say, floating attached to some of the structures. You see some of these Bregdies are in what can loosely be associated as like a pen or holding area. It's a large cage made of some kind of plant or bamboo. and they are being fed chum is the only way you can really describe it. As as soon as it's released, it's just meat and blood seeped into the water, which the Bregdi
Yummy.
voraciously eat. You see a variety of the Murph folks' weaponry around, mostly tridents, some spears as well. And you come to a point where progressing further is going to be dramatically harder. There is no cover between where you're currently at and the base of the ziggurat. And so now you all have to decide how you wish to proceed. And as you're getting closer to the ziggurat, I should mention as well, Fidget, your pearl begins to vibrate much, much more powerfully.
Okay.
So Shiari picks you all up and says, I can't really continue forward, not without some kind of distraction or something.
I look towards our new friend Adrian.
Sadly, I don't got much spell wise to cause a distraction.
I have an invisibility potion. One of us could drink it and try to distract, and then try to quickly come back.
Could be more possible.
Does something I summon have to remain within 30 feet of me?
Not 30 feet, no, but I think the range is 100. Unless you have the feat for it.
That's your Eidolon. Not like, I think it just means like a summon spell.
Yeah.
Oh, a summon, no. Summons can go as far as you want, but they act in their own interests if they cannot communicate with you. So if you send them, to a point where you can no longer communicate with them, they'll stop following your orders as soon as they finish whatever task you set them to do.
I mean, that could work.
Now I have to figure out if I have something that can survive underwater.
Summon something, instantly explodes from the pressure.
Loco is a crocodile guy, right?
You do have some underwater fae, I do know for a fact.
Do I? At this level?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a level... Froth is a level 1, or one you can use at level 1.
That's not on this list.
For summon fae?
Yeah.
Should be.
Oh, Floth. I
Yeah.
found it.
Sorry, I said froth. Yeah, froth.
Oh yeah, look at him. He does a little water guy.
I assume bombs don't really work well underwater.
They do. They do. There's nothing that stops bombs from going underwater. The only thing is alchemist fire and acid flasks do not work underwater.
That's fair.
Okay. Well, I can summon a guy. Have him go do some stuff.
Give
I mean, that
some
would work.
bombs, but
I'm gonna
I
be
also have to
honest.
trust that he doesn't kill anyone.
I don't know that this guy can handle bombs. He doesn't really have hands. Just sort of
Oh.
has big old crab claws.
I mean,
So,
technically in Avengers League, we've had a badger that fed someone a potion.
At Adventures League.
I know, but I'm saying we have had that in the past, so it wouldn't be too strange for a crab to be carrying a bomb.
Everyone's got like a few bombs on their person.
I have 10.
And
Wait,
Yeah.
no, I can't read.
Oh, yeah, also keep in mind if we're throwing weapons of any kind, if you guys don't have Underwater Marauder, it's going to be a lot harder.
Also,
yeah.
doesn't matter because I can't pull it out because it would be in my suit.
Oh yeah, something
Oh.
Well-
Susan's missed. At least on that end, Suzanne. Luckily, your new pirate friend is completely capable underwater. I have everything to swim, underwater marauder, and I can cast fire spells underwater just fine.
Okay, that's helpful. No, there's two people.
Yeah.
Hey, I can do
Uh,
stuff underwater.
if you were intending on using bombs or anything, I'm sure you would have pouches. On
No,
the
they're in my
outside of your
sleeves.
suit. Oh, they're in your sleeves of storage. Yeah, that's gonna be a little harder.
I would like everyone to know that I used to have the spell Air Bubble.
I technically have the Breathe Underwater spell.
Not opening my suit to grab a bomb.
Okay, so the plan is I summon this guy, and he's gonna somehow make a distraction.
But he can't kill anyone.
Wait,
I mean,
somebody
if they-
kill someone.
If they go
No.
too far off on their own, though, what would they do is out of our control.
It's in my tenants. I can't let innocents die. I could have reasonably stopped it.
If any of these people can fight us, this guy cannot fight them. You're so overestimating my summons.
What level of summoning can you cast?
I can summon an up to level 2 creatures.
I think there's another Fae at night. Is another underwater creature you could summon as well. Because they're level 1. I believe it's the night.
Oh yeah, they are a water guy too.
Yeah.
But they're only really good if they have if they're bound to the water, right? That's
No,
the one I'm thinking of.
The bound by water just means they need to be in the water.
Does it? Don't they have to be there for a week or something? No, that's the
Uh,
house guy.
That's the house guy.
I have so many Fae now that I have to keep track of.
I mean, fortunately, Archive of Nethys has everything available because it tells you a list of creatures, and they do update it pretty regularly. Yeah, the Naiad. Is it both Naiad and the Nixie?
I think the Nixie is
Nixie is
watery.
also aquatic, yeah. Technically, the Naiad is not an aquatic creature, but it is amphibious. One thing to make mention of is creating a distraction usually requires deception, but you can obviously set them up to do certain kinds of things, and some of them have spells. In fact, both of these ones have spells. And if you all want, you can do other things. You could attempt to spy on the merfolk to see like what's up, or maybe you can create some other inventive ways of causing chaos for them.
So both the Floth and the Nixie have +4 to deception. But the Floth is chaotic evil, while the Nixie is neutral. I think chaotic evil might be better for a distraction, but
It doesn't matter. They follow your command. So
if he goes way out, does he keep following the command that I gave him, or like as soon as he's
until
out, he
they
can do
complete the
whatever?
task that you set them out to do.
Oh, nice. Nixies are more versatile, I suppose.
So you're all huddled in like a small building out of the way while you're talking amongst yourselves, and you don't have to worry about too much about the sound traveling too far. So you talk to the best of your ability. What do you all do?
Does it seem there's a concentration of them in certain areas, or is it evenly spread across mostly?
The ziggurat definitely has actually, you're not sure. You haven't fully explored. It does seem like if you look out to like the left or right of your current position, that there's not as many direct structures, but there's still some structures, and there's a lot of merfolk not only like at the base, but like swimming around up above as well. It's really hard to stealth in an area where everyone has 3-dimensional movement.
And are there a lot of people around the Bregdy cages?
No, not many. And in fact, there aren't many Bregdy that are out and about in the immediate area. But there are definitely a few cages here and there that you can see.
And from what we've seen, do they seem obedient all the time, or are they more like warhounds? Are they more like a domesticated kind of style pet?
They're definitely like domesticated is even probably the proper word. Whenever the Bragdi are out and like on patrol, they're usually like tied up, you know? They got some kind of reins or some kind of leashes on them. And they've been taught to follow the leads or whatever. But the leads are definitely designed to keep them in control. No one's up like petting a Bragdi being like, "Oh, who's my little schmoopy poo?"
I mean, you never know. There could be
Aw.
that. That could be that one merfolk.
That's
Like,
There's
me.
one. There's one that tried to like, I'm gonna feed you. I'll take care of you. And they got eaten.
There hasn't been one until now. I am that person now.
Mm-hmm.
We could cause a distraction by somehow letting the Bregdy go.
I feel like that could work. Aren't they very vicious?
They are, but the merfolk tend to keep them on a leash, which means they're not trusted to be off a leash.
Then we just need someone who can actually get there and let them go.
I can handle that. I think. Maybe we'll see.
Is that
How?
Summon a guy.
Can I look at the Bragdy cage from where we're at for the nearest one and see if there's any weak points to how it's built?
Oh yeah, the easily you can see they're made of like a loose bamboo material and like bamboo-ish kind of material. They're very thick plant-like structures that create poles, and these poles are bounded. Honestly, if the Bragdy was agitated enough, it could probably break through. They're more designed as a way of just preventing the Bragdy from wandering more than anything, as the Bragdy seem more than content to lay around and wait to be fed.
so? In that case, it seems more like we'll have to piss one off, then free them all, and they'll immediately go wild.
Hmm.
I don't know. Can you
Excuse me.
summon someone to do that?
Well, you do see that when they're fed, they seem to be quite voracious.
Does there seem to be any food buckets or containers nearby of food that they give them?
Yes, it's those floating sacks I had mentioned before.
If we can loosen the cage and they get something to run off with the bag of food, and then she just points out to one of the ones floating, we might have a good chance of getting their attention away. But that also does give us a risk of there being more Bregti out and about when we try to leave.
I have a question.
Sure.
Are these considered animals?
Yes.
Okay. I have an idea. I could summon a Nixie, which will go down and set them free, and a Nixie has the ability to make an impression and make simple requests of aquatic or amphibious animals.
Huh. That's handy.
It is. They can also duplicate the effect of any first level spell, or do anything with the power of a first level spell. Except I can't be the one to tell them to do that, because they'll only do it when they're asked to do it to grant the wish of a non-Fae.
I don't know if I like this idea. I don't know if the Bregdi will kill the merfolk.
It will. I'm sure of it.
Do your tenants say specifically that you have to prevent the lives of innocents? Actually,
They're not
Moral
innocent.
moral
They-
compass check from Fidget if I need to roll religion or whatever. Can I tell if these are innocent people or if these people are literally a hazard?
They're enslaving these vicious creatures. They know the risks involved. If one of these gets out, they might have countermeasures, but they'll have to deal with it.
The tenet
Well.
specifically is never knowingly harm an innocent or allow immediate harm through an action when I could reasonably prevent it. As we discussed last session,
let me clear things up since you guys have gotten deeper in. This does not look like a home. There doesn't seem to be any who are around who are like weaving baskets or children or anything. This seems closer to a military installation as you've
these
gotten
aren't made
closer.
sense. If we walk up and their first instinct is to attack us, doesn't make a good case for them being innocent.
It's like if you're breaking into like a bandits camp or whatever, or what's I'm gonna say a bandits camp. Let's say you're breaking into like a smuggling den, and you're attacked by a bunch of people in the smuggling den or whatever. You know, they're not hurting people; they're just transporting illicit goods. They're feeding their families. That doesn't trigger your tenant.
This isn't a smuggler's den, though. It's to them, it's a holy site. What they told us.
That could be what they were told to tell us, though.
Yeah, and every holy person is innocent, huh? Is that what you're
Well,
saying?
They're not considered innocents if, like, in this situation, and hopefully this will clear things up. This seems to be a military kind of thing. There are a bunch of people here. They have weapons. They have guard animals. There's no children here. There's no elderly here. They're here to protect the site for a reason. An innocent is classified as like a non-combative individual, honestly, most often. Or, you know, someone who was a non-combative but forced to be a combative. These folk don't look like they need all that much pressure to be forced to be combative. But you see now that you're closer in, and you see that this is not a city, is not anything like that.
Okay, I'm just gonna go kill some mermaids. I get ready to summon a Nixie.
Okay. You can easily do so in a way that is not very like visible. And as you do so, your Nixie appears.
Okay.
They have 1 minute to do whatever action you wish them to do.
I guess it immediately casts water breathing on itself because I don't see anything that says it can
They're
actually
aquatic.
breathe underwater. Oh, I see.
Yeah, they're aquatic.
Okay. You'll just cast water breathing on some of us. I don't know, because it can, and I'll say go release those guys over there and ask them to make a big mess.
Okay. So it casts water breathing. And it can target up to 5 creatures. So which
Whoa.
of you do not need water breathing? Because there's 6 of you.
I can go without. I have the water breathing spell as well.
Okay, so everyone but Fidget has water breathing for the next hour. And then you tell it,
Just in case.
and you tell it to go and open the cage.
Yeah. I want it to go. Can I give it, like, compound instructions? Like, go set it free and then ask it to make a mess of things?
you can. It's an intelligent creature, so it can understand the gist of whatever you say. It also speaks Sylvan, so you know. And I believe you speak Sylvan as well. I think you have to speak Sylvan.
It would be
as
weird if I didn't.
Yeah.
Hey, I know what y'all are saying.
Whoa.
So, what do you give it? Because yeah, you can, and it will fulfill them to the best of its abilities.
Okay. Then I'll just say I'll summon it, have it cast the water breathing on us, and then say, sneak your way over there, set that guy free, and ask it to just make a mess. Go wild.
Okay. So you tell it to go sneak over and ask the Bregdi to go wild. Essentially.
Yeah.
Just so you know, it only makes a request after making a diplomacy. If the Bregdi doesn't feel like it has any reason to do so, well, I'll say that your Nixie would have to make a really good diplomacy.
Can I give it like a fallback? Or is that too complicated? I don't know how much I'm allowed to do with this person.
It's an intelligent creature. You have it for a minute. So
say,
whatever
try
you
that
tell
out.
it in one sitting, it will do.
Just try that out, and then also make it just big distraction as much as you can. Just distract people.
You could
Go
always
wild yourself.
You could always ask it to grab one of the chum bags if it needs a full distraction.
Yeah, do that. Go for it. I believe in you, pal. Now
Okay.
you are on a time limit, so hurry it up.
All right. So you summon it, it casts a spell, and then it's going to go out. And we're just going to go ahead and... I got some other sheets open at the moment. All right. Oh, and I guess I can do this just so you can add it to y'all's bestiary.
This is me learning that it has whiskers.
Why is it so strong?
It swims a lot. Swimming will make you beefy. All right, so it stealths out, so it's gonna make a stealth roll to hide. Not bad, and then to stealth.
Nice.
Not bad. So, very quietly, it more crawls through the water in the direction of the cage. Keeping low, it doesn't seem to alert any of the merfolk. It comes up to the cage, and it's going to use its wild empathy to make it diplomacy. It's not trained, so it's just going to be rolling straight charisma. Damn. That's pretty impressive, actually. Rolled a 17.
Ooh. I only summon the
Nice.
most capable of Fae.
This will be against its will DC for the Bregdi, though. So it makes... Oh, actually, making an impression takes a minute. Unless it has a feat to do so.
Oh no.
Unless. So yeah, it spends a minute talking to the Bregdi. And as its last action, it will make a request. So I'll make another charisma roll.
Curses.
And it disappears.
Well, it was worth a shot, guys. We can do some. I can summon another guy if you want.
Did they open the gate? Or
Nope. They had
Oh,
enough
okay.
time to try to make an impression, and that was it. And that was being really lenient with the rules.
Hmm.
So Nixie didn't work. How about a Floth?
I mean, if you want to summon something else.
It's worth a shot.
You want to use half your spell slots on summoning?
That first one was a wand. I didn't use a spell slot.
Oh,
That's a good one.
And also, I have a lot of spell slots for summoning. I have like a spell slot that becomes 2 spell slots for summoning.
You
oh
did that.
yeah.
Oh.
I do have a spell that could cause the ground to shake, just in case if we don't want to waste.
What's
we at
the
the
range on
ground?
that? Yeah, yes, we're at
I-
the ground.
Okay.
I mean, ground
30.
is present, so sure.
I mean, are the cages touching the ground?
Yes.
You just shake it and hope the cage collapse.
Hell yeah. It's 30
Or-
feet, so.
Or at the
Oh.
very least, you shake it, and then they get so like freaked out, like what's going on? They just go wild.
Yeah,
True.
either way.
How far away are the cages again?
The cage, to allow you all to talk and cast spells, without any issue, you're probably sitting probably 50, 60 feet away from the cage.
Okay. Assume the spell has verbal components. Everett?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Damn.
I could cause the water to push against it. Not against the cage.
Now remember, opening the cage is not necessarily going to cause the Bregdi to go berserk.
That's true.
No, but depending on the force, it could spook them.
Possibly.
Because if this does hit, it also knocks it back 10 feet if it's a critical success.
That's marked. Is that supposed to be an arcane spell?
It's primal.
You know what else can cast hydraulic push? A Nixie.
I mean, it could do Bone Shaker on one of them. That range is 100 feet.
Shake one of their bones.
Yeah.
It's a fun spell.
That'd probably do something.
Just hope it doesn't save.
Oh, I think my bones were gonna rattle there.
Does anyone else's bones feel particularly rattly today?
Just me? How strange. You literally have a spell for bone hurting juice. I mean, I feel like something like that, if it's not obvious that it was casted, that could be a distraction. One of their pets starts freaking out.
True.
and then we can just whoosh right in.
Alrighty. If no one has any other ideas, we can try this.
Eh,
Alright then. Yes, I will. I will 2-action cast Bone Shaker.
Okay. And what's the range?
100 feet.
100 feet. And you're targeting what?
One of the Bregdi in the cage.
Okay. Go ahead and post it.
oh,
And you're 2-action casting it?
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty, it's gonna make a fort save.
oh,
Oh my god.
Oh.
It succeeds. It still takes half the damage. Which your spell doesn't have the damage.
Ah, I see why.
You need to roll 3d8.
oof.
Okay. So you focus the spell. And you see the Bregdi begin to violently vibrate a bit. As it becomes agitated and begins to thrash about a bit. It doesn't know what has attacked it or anything like that. It's causing a bit of a commotion. Several of the merfolk nearby notice and go over to see what's going on. But there are still plenty about who still have, who are doing their own stuff. What now?
Hmm.
How long does air bubble last?
I have ghost sound. We can do something with that, maybe.
How long does air bubble last?
Are you talking about underwater breathing?
Didn't you say you had air bubble?
No, I cast. I don't have it anymore. I used to have it when I first made the character. Summoner's Mate.
Air bubble will last it for a minute.
For some reason I'm remembering Booter saying that he had earlier that he said he had air bubble.
No, it was what one of the summons had.
Oh,
You can all breathe underwater for an hour.
Everyone but Fidget, anyway.
I'm tiny, super tiny. I can just go swim over there,
and get
Dude.
crushed.
do ghost
Yeah.
sound.
We have the pressure suits.
Nah, I'm fine. I
Mommy
can-
says that there's no abnormal pressure here.
Oh,
Mommy is fine. I'm fine.
that makes sense then.
I can do ghost sound away from me, away from you, and make distractions. Let me out of this suit. I open the butt flap that I assume is on the suit.
There's no butt flap. If Shiari's going to remove the suit, one, it's going to take y'all 10 minutes to remove the suit.
Sure, doesn't need to
fidget.
remove the whole suit.
I
Right?
have armor assist.
That's true. Hey, good use of the feet.
You don't need to remove the whole suit. You just gotta like take off.
Once you open the suit, it's no longer viable to be a diving suit.
Oh, then how are we gonna put it back on and get you all back up to the surface?
Don't need to.
We will though.
He's just gonna summon more things to cast water breathing.
Okay, I
I mean it's to prevent the pressure.
Mommy can just swim over and make the distractions and then disappear, not be here anymore.
Mommy's doing fine. Without a pressurized suit. I think we're all fine. Maybe
Yeah.
it's not sure.
But we're not
If
all
we
fine
send-
breathing underwater.
If we send her in, and she vanishes, that would make it easier.
Okay, Mommy, go.
All right, what do you have Mommy do?
Just swim out. She can only go 100 feet, right?
Yeah, she can go up to 100 feet from you.
Go to like the other side of the cage. Start making a commotion, and then not be here anymore.
I'm trying to remember. Do you have like a telepathic link with your Eidolon?
Yes.
I think so.
Mhm.
You do. Taquanem and
Share
Raph
senses.
communicated.
I don't know if shared senses is that.
I think it's the one where you can just look through your Eidolon. Yeah.
Shared vigilance. Nope. Not that one either. I don't know. It's probably in here somewhere.
Let's see here. Here it is. It's under Act Together. Your connection with the island allows you to communicate with it telepathically at all times, even when it isn't manifested. Good to know. So yeah, you can have Mommy go and do whatever, as long as she stays within 100 feet.
Go! We're
Okay.
gonna sneak over there, I guess.
All right, then have Mommy sneak.
Dang it. Should I hero point it?
It's up
I
to
mean, the
you.
point is to cause a distraction.
Yeah, but preferably not right where we are, right?
Yeah, I'd say it's right
Yeah.
to your point.
Let's just go fight them all. Why don't we think of that?
Hero point might be good.
Okay, I'll use
Yeah.
a hero point.
Hey, slightly better. Maybe they have a 15 perception.
Wait, we are in exploration mode, right? Doesn't that just default to a 20?
Not in this scenario.
Aw.
This would be a skill check, a standard skill check.
Someone hand me a hero point.
I'll let you use mine.
Come on.
Oh, God.
Oh my
God.
goodness.
No, you're cursed. I'm not giving you mine.
There, here you go. Here you go, Booter. I trust you.
Okay, one
See?
more. Here we
Yay.
go.
No, he's not rolling above a 10. I'm not giving him mine.
If this roll is important enough for you guys to tell me to use mine, you should be willing to use yours.
No. I was willing to have one reroll done, not 3.
Shiari will allow it.
Ooh.
Yes!
That is
There it is.
significantly better.
And now I have to sneak, right?
And now you have to sneak, yes. But the thing is, failing a sneak check only makes you hidden. It does not reveal you.
Cool.
Okay.
Someone give me one. I know you
Oh.
got more.
Like a tin cup, like hitting the bars. Come on, please.
More hero points.
Go once.
Unfortunately, the spell I want to use, I can't.
Twice. Soul. All right. So, mommy goes swimming out. And as mommy is kind of going out and swimming, one of the merfolk take notice. Actually, they don't. Mommy made it click on the dot.
What? So I could have
Wow.
ended after the first hero point?
Wow.
Yeah, you could have, but y'all kept gambling, so.
It's fine. I wanted to use more hero points.
Can do it.
One second.
Bless you.
Now here's the thing. Mommy's not as good at deception as I am.
Does mommy have less charisma than you do?
Yeah, far less.
Ah.
Jeez.
It's been bad.
I'm sorry.
Hasn't been my life. Well, I have phlegm problems normally. This just exacerbates it, makes it worse.
Oh, I just realized Mommy's things weren't up. I didn't upgrade her level.
Wow.
So that first one would have technically been good. That's fine.
Saying mommy's level 4 on your sheet?
Yeah, she was.
Oh my god.
I never used her abilities, her skills.
Even her unarmed attacks are lower than.
That's whatever.
You.
Wasn't that important.
So, what is their modifier when you level them up?
12.
Yeah.
That's better.
He would have made it on the first one. The second one would have been an 18.
Yep.
Oh my
But I
god.
prefer the 24.
Now it's 26.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, time has passed, and that's just an unfortunate event.
If I could go back and do it again, I would do the exact same thing.
So, as
I'm friends with you.
mommy is going out, and we gotta go, guys. Swims out and is on the other side of the cage. What is mommy gonna do? Just create a diversion?
Yeah, create a diversion.
Okay.
It's deception, right?
It is deception, yes.
Someone give one. Someone give me one.
I'm sorry, but after finding out a lot of this stuff, I'm not risking this last one of mine.
No.
Just in case one of y'all start to die.
I'm willing to die for it.
Alrighty.
After that blunder of 2 levels lower than she should have been. No.
Wasn't that big a deal.
Did you also increase her attributes for level 5?
Is that a thing at level 5?
Yeah, your island also gets stat boosts.
Probably did. Is it the same type of stat boots that I get?
Yeah.
No, it's completely different ones.
Really? Hold
Oh,
on.
yeah.
No.
You get
It's the same type. Yes, it's
Yeah.
4 plus 2s, except for
4 plus
anything
1.
18.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Yes.
This
And
is
they can be
interesting.
different picks than the ones you picked for your
Wow.
character.
Huh.
This sure is interesting.
I'll be honest,
Someone-
I'm right there with you. I didn't know that either.
Doesn't know how to read, and it shows.
Okay, here we go.
Man wants a literate fish, so he doesn't have to read.
It's not on the chart that tells you what you get every level.
It's when you read the thing.
GM, I have a question not related to the
Sure.
situation. So I have this cantrip, but what does it mean by misfortunes? When I look it up on Archive of Nethys, it just says what to do for misfortune effects, but doesn't describe misfortune effects.
Any misfortune effect is a effect with the misfortune trait, or fortune trait, rather, that oftentimes give negative bonuses. They're not very common, I'll tell you. Things like hexes or curses often give like misfortune, have the misfortune trait, but it's not very common.
Okay, so that just means tomorrow I'm changing out that spell. Okay.
Is Mommy's attacks also expert booter?
I don't know, probably.
Eileen gets expertise at, yes, at 5.
Yeah, because that was on the chart.
If you look under the actual thing that says ability boost, it says your island also gets them though.
Why would I look at that?
Anyway. Is mommy good to go?
Probably. As far as I know.
Okay. So, mommy goes around, tries to create a distraction, but you know what? Funny enough, just her revealing herself is quite distracting, actually. As, oh, did you boost her charisma by chance?
I did.
Oh, that would have also
Plus
just made it
1.
a success anyway.
Oh.
The merfolk do not have a very high will. Actually, it
Oh,
might be
plus
against her
4?
perception. 1 second. Deception, create a diversion. Oh, no, it's against her perception DC, so no, it would have failed.
Dang.
But it also reveals mommy, and that's adequately a distraction as more merfolk notice the intruder and begin flying in mommy's direction.
That'd have been wild if this
Mommy
was
has
on
2
too.
actions.
Okay. She's 100 feet away from me, right? So no getting further than that.
Yeah, you said to go out. Well, if you put her behind the cage, she's like maybe like 80 feet away.
Okay. She's gonna, I guess, go as far away as possible.
Okay.
And,
So she'll stride, and 1 action remaining.
I don't know. Let's see. Or I guess, could I use both those actions to hold a spell?
Yeah, you can have mommy hold a spell with that. Sure, I'll allow that.
And then she's gonna hold Gale Blast
Gale Blast. Okay. What's the trigger?
for just when dudes get within 5 feet.
Okay. Go ahead and roll initiative for me, please.
For mommy or for me?
For you. You share your initiative, so.
Oh. Wow.
All right. So, it's mommy's turn again.
Well, guess she's gonna she's gonna take the one action to move all as far away as possible and then
Okay.
hold Gale Blast.
Okay, she moves as far away as possible and then preps Gale Blast. And the merfolk are coming down, and I'll say 3 of them are coming down towards mommy.
Coolio.
And all 3 of them begin dashing in at a pretty high speed. And they get adjacent to mommy. So go ahead. Okay. So the 3 come in and they're ready to stab mommy with their trident. And then mommy suddenly creates a whirling blast of air under the water, which is much more impactful because you just create air underwater, which creates a pretty big blast, much stronger than you were expecting. They're going to make a fort save, 3 of
I
them.
think it's heightened now, right?
Yes.
It is heightened. It is heightened to, let's see. You can cast 3rd level spells? Yeah.
Yeah.
Which increases it by an additional d6.
Dang.
Okay. So all 3 make it, 1 crit succeeds, so they all take half. I need you to roll 2d6.
1 takes none. It 1d6 plus spellcasting mod.
So I roll a d6?
2d6.
2.
1d6.
It's heightened.
Heighten plus. Yeah, heighten plus 2.
It starts
Oh.
at just ability.
Oh, it's
mod.
it's just your ability mod. Oh, okay. So 1d6 plus
So
mod.
that plus 4.
Okay, so that's 6. So 1 takes none. The other 2 take 3. They're still up. They stab mommy 3 times.
Dang.
Oh, whoops.
Wait.
Why is it just run their damage? There we go. Does 22 hit?
Yeah. Just barely.
Okay, then you take 12 damage. And then they're going to stab again.
This was a bad idea, guys.
This is a great idea. I like this idea.
Does a 21 hit?
Nope.
Okay. So they all stab in at mommy. Mommy takes a few injuries, but overall comes out mostly okay. You take 12 piercing damage. It's your turn again.
Unsummon mommy.
All right.
Should I wait to do that for us to do stuff?
That's a good point. So as this is all happening in the surprise round plus the action, you notice that a lot of the merfolk are looking at the direction, and you all see some of the merfolk dive down in that direction. They're all adequately distracted. For how long, it's going to be hard to say. It's going to be a pretty rough skill check, stealth check to get by them, because many of them are still kind of just floating around. Like, let me paint the scene here. There's 20 merfolk and 3 Bregdes in cages right now. like a small handful went to look at the Brady in the cage I was thrashing about. Another small handful is dealing with Mommy, but more than half are currently just watching. All their attentions are drawn in that direction, though. And you can start making for the ziggurat. And as long as their attention is maintained, your stealth check, if it succeeds, will hold. So what do y'all want to do?
Make a break for it.
Like zoom.
Yeah. Sneakily do it, though.
Yeah, sneakily zoom over.
Okay. Do you all want to follow Shiari?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are sneaky.
I am in
Alright.
Shiari.
Yeah. You don't have a choice. Okay. Shiari's going to make the check. This will be at a -4 because you have a party member with 0 dex.
Before she does so, can I cast guidance?
Guidance will not hold because this is going to be... This is an exploration action that you're all doing.
Well then, what about this one?
Yo.
10 minutes? Yeah, that'll work.
Nice.
At least for the next 10 minutes. But okay, you give Shiari heroism. And Shiari is going to swim out. -4, +1. So -3, I guess. 22.
Nice.
Okay. Shiari takes the lead. Y'all hang low, swim underneath some of the merfolk who are watching, seeing what's going on. And you all make it in that round to the foot of the ziggurat. And now we have to make the decision on what Sprite's going to do this next round. Are you going to hold, keep fighting off, or are you going to unsummon Mummy?
Do I get the feeling that if I unsummon her, we're found?
So I'll state it this way. If you unsummon Mummy now, I'll roll a d4, and that's how many rounds they'll be distracted for.
Okay. Is there a place we're trying to get to? Like, is there a building or something?
You're
The
at it.
ziggurat.
The ziggurat. The ziggurat's like a large pyramid-shaped, building.
Yeah.
How many rounds would it take us to get there?
Yeah. That was my
You're at the
question.
foot of it right now,
Oh.
but you got to
No.
swim towards the top.
Oh,
How
just
far up is
unsummon her
the?
now.
How far up is the top?
You all feel, because you're stealthing, you're all moving at half speed currently. And you got to go the speed of your slowest party member.
Yeah.
Who is
You
it?
feel that probably it'll take you 4 rounds to get to the top.
Oh. I probably won't unsummon her now then.
Okay. Anyone have any interjections?
Nope.
Okay.
No.
Mom
Also, the
is
sprite taking more damage.
Mommy is fighting. So new round. What's Mommy doing?
She got a scale blast.
Okay.
What the heck? I put the damage in.
Did you turn it on?
Why is there a switch for it? If I put the damage in, I want it to damage.
Alrighty, because they're not innately set to damage, is why. That's fail. That's a
Correct.
crit fail. And that is a fail. So they all fail this
good.
time, taking a bunch of damage. The first one takes 9, second one takes 18, and they are blown back by again. It's like It's like a sudden decompression. That one spins out and is bleeding heavily and goes unconscious.
Oh, these guys are weak.
Yes, we know this.
And
Why didn't we just go fight them all?
and the last one takes the 9 damage. They're not doing well. More of them are noticing and are swimming down in that direction. The ones that are on Mommy currently, the 2 that are currently conscious, they're going to flank. So one moves to the other side, and it's going to strike twice.
Okay, I have one more action, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you do. Go ahead.
Can I... The way that we moved, did we move closer to them?
I will say that you did your best to keep Mommy at the same distance.
Okay.
But if you keep going up, Mommy is just going to unmanifest.
Yeah, since I just pushed them away, I don't think I can attack them.
Did they get pushed away by that? Oh, they are pushed 5 feet away. The other one was pushed 10 feet away, but, unconscious. So,
Yeah.
Mommy's currently... Okay, yeah, Mommy is currently...
I think she's going to make another distraction. Make a distraction.
Okay,
Try and
great
just
diversion,
gather
sure.
more attention.
All right, go ahead. All right. That is Mommy. What's Mommy doing to create a diversion at this point?
I think it was just like to cast the spell. She just like screamed so loud, just sound waves bursting out, just trying to get everyone's attention and blowing people away.
Okay. So she lets out a almost like a battle cry. And one second. I'm going to change the music real quick.
But I finally rolled above a 10. That's what matters.
Oops. Nah, that's not what I wanted. How is this dark, tense action?
Oh, you know.
But it is.
Ooh, this is really tense.
And dark.
Bro, I'm quaking.
Absolutely shaking in my boots.
I'm crying and shaking.
This is like a Hitchcock film. So much action going on.
All right. This definitely starts drawing a lot more of their attentions. And this, more of them are moving in this direction. I'll say 2 more are coming this round. The 2 that got blown away stride up to you and each strike you twice. They're flanking.
Ah.
Well, one will not be flanking you. The other one will. So this one's not flanking. That's going to miss. Oops, I rolled 2 of the max. Whatever, it doesn't matter. That's going to miss. And then the second one will attack you. This one will be flanking. That's a miss. That's a miss.
I'm so good at this.
You see 2 more begin to dash in your direction. They stride once each, and then they dash at a high speed, dive bombing, getting adjacent to Mommy, and they're both going to attack, both from flanking positions. Or one of them will be flanking, the other one will not. So not flank. and this one will be flanking. I believe that one will hit.
Because it's +2 on top of that.
It's -2 to your AC, but yeah, equivalently.
Yeah. Then yeah.
So that's 4 piercing.
Bummer. Ouchie.
So as you're all going on, in Shiari, you see the sprite moving spastically and getting punctured.
Good.
Ouchie. You don't see it.
And you all begin swimming up the ziggurat. So in 3 more rounds, you'll be at the top. What's your action, Sprite? Oh wait, actually, as you move, since Mommy did not move, I think Mommy just disappears. Yep, Mommy just disappears.
Fine by me.
Okay. So as you begin swimming up the ziggurat, suddenly Mommy just fizzles out, and there's just bubbles left behind that can slowly raise up.
Now we're taking a gamble here. 50-50 if they are distracted for long enough.
Hopefully. If we
They're
can
all
get to a
looking
choke point,
around.
I can do something.
We're gonna do a D4.
Oh, shit, easy.
I'm so
Alright.
good at this.
Holy shit! Nice.
So, you'll begin swimming up the ziggurat. The merfolk are somewhat panicking. They're going around. You see other merfolk with like these conch shells, and they let out this low, rumbling horn sound that reverberates even through the water clearly. And you're seeing merfolk all over are beginning to mobilize and look around. But you're all staying very down, close to the ziggurat. And as you're going up the worn and eroded stone towards the top, you begin to see a structure. You see 2 blue spires of some unique form of metal you've never seen before come up, forming an arc. And at the center of this structure, you see a small orb of blue light and bubbles coming up from it. And as you get closer and closer to the top of the ziggurat, you start feeling a strong current of water as you notice that this small light seems to just be ejecting water into the space around you. And the reason why there's no pressure here and why the water is not nearly as cold is because the pressure difference from the water coming out of this is lighter than the water that it's being seeped into.
Does that mean if we get rid of it, we're gonna die?
Well, you're all in suits, so...
So I shouldn't have mommy when we do that.
I think we found our source.
And as you get close, Fidget, your pearl is now glowing like a bright pink. And just as you're all approaching, something seems to manifest. You see a dark profile, and you see a being that appears to have long flowing robes and all of a deep dark hue. They look somewhat like a merfolk, but different, more alien. And you also see at the top of the ziggurat, there are a bunch of these conch-wielding merfolk who are currently almost in prayer, like chanting and praying to this structure. And let's see here, because I believe actually Shiari is giving y'all a good benefit at the moment. Let's see here.
There was the trackless step. That's the only thing.
Oh, I thought
Shiari
Shiari
has
had
Horizon.
I thought Shiari had the thing. Okay, so the water in this area, due to the strong current, is going to count as difficult terrain.
Was there a thing with that? Remember, like there was Horizon Walker, but I don't remember it specific or what it did.
That was unfortunately with Kilu. Because I'm looking at Shiari's feats right now.
Damn.
And
Rip Kilo.
I don't suppose. Oh no, would this affect me just as badly, given my natural affinity for swimming?
Your natural affinity just keeps you helps you keep afloat. It does not prevent you from suffering from difficult terrain.
Okay.
Let's see here. Yeah, and Shiari has Archer dedication as her bonus archetype feats.
Damn. Okay.
So you're all approaching. This source is probably the connection to the plane of water that you're looking for. And now you need to decide what to do now that you're here.
Leave.
Punch
We were
it.
just meant. No, we were just meant to. What'd you call it?
Yeah, because we have to close them both at the same time.
Yeah. Closing this now just means that more water will be going out, reducing our ocean levels. Leave. We confirmed it. Just leave.
Can I do a recall knowledge on the figure we saw at the stairs?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think Shiari would like to do one as well.
Since they
Blue one.
Shiari is not good at humanoids.
Oh, right.
Humanoid society, right?
Yeah.
I'm super bad at that.
I'm gonna do religion.
Okay.
Could High Sea Lore work with this, or
No, High Sea Lore will not work with this one.
oh, okay, just making sure.
Would Phalor work?
You can try.
Why not?
It probably won't.
Could be.
But
It could be a Fae.
could be a Fae.
Oh. Is it a Fae? Now I know.
This is not a Fae creature.
I knew it. Guys,
All right.
not a Fae.
Savannah's looking at this individual. You are not sure. This looks like a person, but parts of them seem transparent. Either they're a sick-ass water mage, or they're an elemental.
Huh.
And Fidget, you don't know what this dude is. He doesn't seem to be from any like deity or of any fiendish nature. But the praying around you, you do recognize some of the mannerisms of the prayer. And you notice that they are, let's see here. Oh, goodness. Names. One second. The prayer is familiar to you because this prayer is to Kelly Zandri. Who is an elemental lord, specifically the elemental lord of the Brackish the Brackish Emperor, and was one of the ones responsible for trapping Lysanessa. Kelizendri, the elemental lord of water, oversees the deep seas, waves, and drowning. The Brackish Emperor claims to be the offspring of an ancient god and a brine dragon, and he usually takes the form of an immense aquatic dragon with metallic scales and crystalline talons. He spends as much time slumbering in his magnificent palace of salt and bone, entertaining himself with rampages of wanton destruction and conquest whenever he wakes.
This dude sounds dope.
I know. Wakes up, fucking conquest, goes to bed, repeat.
I'll fight him.
The edicts for those who follow him is to instill hydrophobia in others, kill your foes by drowning them, and sacrifice treasure to the depths of the ocean.
Okay, that last bit's
Oh.
rough.
I would have been all aboard this guy if not for that treasure one.
Honestly.
He is a neutral evil deity.
Speaking of sacrificing your treasures to the depths, while they're all investigating religion and society and phase, is there anything valuable in this room?
Looking at the top around here, you do see a variety of items as tributes next to this. A lot of shiny things, a lot of things that have some significant value, and make a perception check for me.
Sure. 21.
Okay. You do notice that the dude that just came out of the portal has with him a very nice looking trident. Looks really fancy.
Ooh. That's a nice trident. He says that under his breath.
And as you're all here, you see them praying. And anyone here speak Aquan?
By chance, yes.
Aslanti, if that matters.
No, it does not. These
Okay.
are Zentians. Their prayer goes along the lines of bring the currents from the great plain of water, bring forth the great floods, drown those on the surface and make this world our own. We shall claim what is rightfully ours on this planet of mostly water, to claim what little bits are left for our kingdom.
Told you we should kill him.
At the very
And
least, we should kill that ringleader.
you see that as they are praying, with your religion Fidget, you notice the light seems to is becoming more emboldened by their prayer. They are trying to expand this portal to the plane of elemental water.
Oh, that's bad.
So you're all peeking up over the edge, looking at everything that's going on. What's your plan?
This is bad. We should do something, right?
Yeah, let's go kill him.
If we do that, we'll have the entire city to deal with. So you said there was an orb in the center of the room?
Yes, there is. It's a bright light. It might be an orb, but it's hard to tell.
Can I try to focus to see if there's anything at the center of it?
Sure. Make perception check. That's a good perception check. Looking in closely, you do see some kind of element, some kind of focus. This crystal, whatever it is, this crystal ball, is the focus of the anomaly.
Oh, whatever it is, there's something in the center of that light. Though this does bring up an interesting question. They're praying to open the portal, you said, right?
Yeah, he relays like the prayer they're giving.
Then why have portals that take in the water?
Are they trying to replace our ocean with a different ocean?
There's a chance. But if they're trying to overtake, they would just have portals with just adding water.
I don't
I think-
know if they're powerful enough to make the portals. I think they just found it and thought that it was filling up the earth because they didn't know about the one that was taking water out.
Or the demons could have supplied this to them. So we have heavy suspicion that they're involved with the massive one.
That would make sense.
Or they could just be two entirely separate things. That's also a possibility.
If there's it's separate, it's a heck of a coincidence.
It very much is. But
If they're actively expanding this portal, then shouldn't we stop it? Is that what you guys were set out to do?
no, we were meant to find the portal, confirm it exists.
The initial objective was that you find everything and close it all down at once.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, as most plans happen, there's a bit of a wrench thrown in, and if they succeed in expanding this portal beyond its means, well, an imbalance will be created.
So no matter what, we get to that point of imbalance.
No, we just gotta kill these people.
How
You have to
strong
kill-
does the slightly transparent one look?
He looks to be of some official, like he comes through and the others like bow in reverence and he begins to inspect the offerings.
I don't think we're strong enough to take them on while he's here.
I bet we could.
I don't know.
I don't know, you'd take on Pazuzu's general if you had the option.
Yeah, probably.
You can't even beat a fish. I doubt you could beat a Pazuzu's general.
That fish is no joke.
I
Okay.
will say this guy doesn't have the same bearing as like a demon general.
No, but still pretty strong.
Like imagine
But you could also just be disguised.
Can't be that much
True.
stronger than these little weenies.
Imagine like a noble from like the elemental plane of water. This is more or less what this individual looks like.
Very possible. Just fidget. Wait, actually, how far away is he? About?
I'll say that he is currently about. I'll say that the entire platform is a 100 by 100 foot big ass platform. So I'll say that he's about 50 feet away from y'all. He's near the center.
I kind of want to have Fidget detect magic to see if he's disguising himself.
Well, the problem is, that wouldn't be the only magic I'd pick up. She nods to the focus.
I mean, I don't know how it works. Would you be able to discern it?
I could try.
Like even if they're close together?
Unfortunately, the spells like detect magic only detect the most powerful source.
It's really lame.
Well, that's what the identify magic is for, but it's kind of hard to do that when an enemy is holding an item.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, he's just some pompous elemental with a very nice trident. Could just pop in and kick his ass a little bit. Take that trident.
How many of these conch shell carrying merfolk are up here?
There are 8 of them.
So it's 8 of them and one fancy dude.
And one fancy dude. If you remember correctly, the merfolk have not been incredibly dangerous.
Yeah.
It's not the merfolk I'm worried about.
Yeah.
He's
I mean, they have.
can't be that much stronger.
Do these look like conch horns, or are they just conch shells?
I mean, they're conch horn shells.
Yeah.
They're horns made
Okay.
from conch shells. So,
I
both.
just worry that we don't get them in time.
All I'm saying is I think I can kill a city of these guys.
I wonder.
You
anything-
are all like over 100 feet up in a way from
It would-
everything going on down there. So
It would take him a while.
But they swim fast. We know this.
it's true. But I would say in a combat scenario, you might be able to deal with everything up here, and I don't know, like 30 seconds maybe.
Fair.
Yeah.
I have a question. Does
Sure,
anyone
sure.
know how to pickpocket?
What's your idea?
If you can get the conch shells away from them, they won't be able to alert.
I can
They're
summon
currently
someone to
using
do it.
them as some kind of
Okay.
focus.
I can
Seems
summon someone
like-
to do that.
They're actively holding you. It does seem like the best idea is just to jump in and start swinging.
Yeah. Because I really don't.
Let me at him.
Well, if that's what y'all think is a good idea.
I don't. But what else are we gonna do?
If
Let a
anything, we
big
can.
portal open.
If anything, if we can at least remove the focus, it might stop it from expanding. If their prayers are funneling into it.
Could I cause an
Oof.
earthquake on the platform? Or
I mean, you can.
I mean, you remove the focus. As soon as you do it, assuming the ritual stops then, they just immediately look at it. That's probably the thing powering the ritual.
There's no way to get to that. I guess unless you're invisible,
But we have an invis potion.
you do. But they'll see the core, the focus of the room, probably.
Yeah.
disappear.
Let's just walk up there and fight them.
Well, if we're just gonna go up there, I can at least take the big guy.
Alrighty.
Fight the big guy.
And real quick question,
Sure.
Cam.
Sure.
For the funnel spell, time jump, can I use that with a spell strike? Like,
No.
can I spell strike with lame?
Because your spell strikes have to be either attack spells or spells that have a target other than
That's fair.
yourself.
Then,
You could follow it up with the spell strike because I believe time jump is one action.
yes, it is. Could be fun.
All right.
I also want to try it, because because literally with confirmation that, like, all right, we're fighting. I'm gonna cast time jump.
Okay. Before we jump into the combat, then we are just about at the 2-hour mark. Do we want to take a bathroom break right now?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
So we're gonna go ahead and take a quick 10 to 15 minute bathroom break. We'll try to be back here about 6:15, about, or 6:20 about, and yeah, I'm not even gonna hold us up. We're gonna be right back.
Hoggers, muggers.
No, you. fists are magical.
All right, we're live. You may continue planning.
If we're unable to take out all of the praying people at once, I can at least give y'all the chance to pacify some prayers, because I can legitimately in a single action get up to this elemental and whoop ass.
Do you have blink charge, or are you just that fast?
I have time jump. I'll just appear.
Oh, yeah.
I'll just a swing, because I can tie him down, and if he tries to leave, I'm gonna opportunity attack him.
I do have Ray of Frost, just in case if we want to freeze him and then go in, but I don't know.
And lightning bolt.
Go ahead.
Well,
use your
Would
tokens.
would that hurt everybody else in the
I
water?
don't know.
though?
Just saying you have it.
I do, but I don't
So
want
it
to kill us.
You saw what happened last time someone cast a lightning spell into the water.
It's a great idea.
God, I love being blinded. Peter, update your token.
I am.
Let's see. Maybe I can make this more bearable.
Yar har. Fiddle-dee-dee.
Yar har fiddle-dee-dee. The life of a pirate is one that is free.
Remember, kids, pirates never steal the belongings of another person.
Yes. Blue light.
It's better than light.
I have a question.
What's that?
I don't suppose my magic weapon spell could be used on my pearl, could it? Because technically it's magic because it's a relic seed.
It is not classified as a weapon, unfortunately.
Okay.
There.
Is the water red from blood?
No, this is the token screen.
It's about to be.
Oh.
It's just so it doesn't blind us.
Oh, okay.
Currently, I'm in a very dark room thanks to blackout curtains.
Oh, me too.
All right, you all set?
I can't see Alex's health bar.
Oh, same.
I gotta.
I'm glad to
change
know that
that
Mr.
setting.
Pickles is here for moral support.
Mr. Piddles.
I guess
Where
we
are
can
the
give
numbers?
him the numbers too.
The numbers, Mason.
Why is it red?
Oh shit. Tanky.
Damn.
Well, to be fair, he's a level above everyone, so.
Oh,
Oh.
cringe.
What class are you?
August.
Wild.
Could also just have a really good con. Alex, what's your con?
My con is a 14.
Oh. What's Maka's
We're
hit
the
die?
I also have toughness.
10?
Oh.
It's kind of tough.
Ah, shit, yeah, we're not. Oh, god. Spread out weirdly.
That's what that guy looks like?
Not this. It's the kind of creature he is, without spoiling anything. They can have many varieties of shapes. This one, it looks like a noble.
This is a nice 100 by 100.
Be a water weird?
Did I do the math wrong?
That is indeed 70.
Oh, I did do the math wrong. I know how I did the math wrong. 1 second.
Why am I next to mommy?
That's where I decided
Oh,
to
why
summon
not?
her. You the one who stood on the end, idiot.
I did not. I was placed there.
Nah. I'm gonna just run straight forward and jump into the portal.
Oh, God.
No, that'd be funny. Seeing as it's pushing out. I would love to see you try.
I will.
over here planning with smart people. I don't want to be next to Lurson.
I wish I could lock, actually, if I do that.
Oh, dude, ever going over here and then just lightning bolt?
Well, would lightning bolt be a good idea?
Be funny.
But what if we all die?
I don't think we'll all
I think
die.
it'd be worth it.
Yeah, sacrifice yourself for the common cause, dude, or the greater good.
Sacrifice all of us for the greater good, which is the funny.
We don't die to Captain Bemba, we died to team killing.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
Stupid. Wait, this is all difficult terrain too, isn't it?
Yep.
Uh,
Wait, where
And
did you tell
y'all-
me to stand?
it was like here-ish. Just blasted this entire. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that, but not
Nice,
with
man.
lightning bolt.
What?
Come on, guys. I'd rather not kill us.
Coward.
For now.
Coward.
Technically, it's I'll say all lightning spells have a splash range of 5 feet.
And it won't kill us or our allies, right?
If they're 5 feet close to where you shoot, maybe, but it'll be splash, and I'll say it'll be splash 5. So anyone too close will take 5 damage.
Oh, okay.
All right. So you got the orb there, you got the portal, you got the dude, and you got all these worshippers. Currently, they have not noticed you.
Wait, where's the orb? Where's the portal? They both here?
Do you see the glowing thing in the
Oh.
middle?
Yeah. So the purple outline thing, that's the portal?
That's the portal.
Okay.
It's technically not that visible, but I don't have water effect circles,
Fair.
so that's what you got.
Damn, Cam was right. Math doesn't check out.
I told you. Not only that, but your swim speeds are reduced in half. And you already have a 20-foot move speed. So y'all have 10 feet of
Oh.
move speed right now.
Joke's on you. I would have panache in combat.
Speak for yourself. My mommy has 25-foot swim speed.
I'd have a 30.
If I'm
Then-
amphibious, does that do anything?
No, it's difficult terrain.
This is all difficult
Water.
terrain. From the sheer amount of water being pumped through this portal.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I will tell you, it also affects them.
So, question.
Sure.
Since the water seems to be coming from the focus itself as far as pressure goes, does that mean it's difficult terrain going into the ziggurat, but it's fine leaving the ziggurat?
To make things not confusing, because I feel like that would be very confusing, it's just all difficult terrain.
Okay.
Alright, y'all battle planned out? Y'all ready to make your move?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
as
ready.
will ever be.
Okay.
Like we were ever gonna follow the plan to begin with.
So I'm gonna go ahead and have all you roll for initiative for this sneak attack round.
can't-
After you guys.
Well, thank you.
I hate how I still have to roll initiative.
I can just add you.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Oh, I should roll for Shiari.
Ooh.
And it's too late now, but y'all could also use stealth if it was higher.
I don't think it would have been. Oh no, it would have been slightly higher.
All right. So, Adrian, you're up first.
All right, with the confirmation, like looks, gets a nod, and immediately, around Adrian, kind of like with these like little sparks, there is a muffled, like almost a clap of thunder, as very quickly the space he was inhabiting is just like filled with water as I cast time skip, time jump.
Okay, go ahead. All right. And I'll say, just due to the nature of how time jump works, it's not difficult terrain for you.
Very good.
Yo.
Because you don't have the current actively pushing against you. Alright.
Skadoosh. That is the two actions from time jump.
This is so good.
Time jump's a really good
Really?
spell. The problem is you can't
Brilliant.
just spam it.
Yeah, that's true. Because if I use it again within a minute, I'll be stupefied 4.
Yeah, for a minute.
Oh,
What does stupefied 4 do again?
It reduces... You can't use concentrate actions.
Oof.
And would it reduce something? It
needs it?
reduces,
It reduces
one stat
your-
by 4.
Intelligence, I believe.
Oof. I need
Dumb
that.
stat. That's a cringe
Yeah.
stat. Not
It
like you
is.
need that, Alex.
That's why time jump is as good as it is. It's an action that gives you an extra action, and you don't trigger reactions, but you can't spam it. So, all right, you're
fair.
suddenly there. The guy's like looking. He hasn't even realized you're next to him yet.
And I am going to also spell strike. So I kind of just want to learn how this works.
All right, so when you spell strike, you designate a spell you're adding to the strike, and then you just make a strike.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna use a cantrip most likely. Want something that'd be handy in case I crit, but I doubt it.
Fire. I feel like this guy hates fire.
I actually can cast fire spells down here.
That's why I said it. I
Yeah,
remember.
You know
Let's
what?
do this.
I will do that. I'm gonna use produce flame with this,
Okay.
which I think because I'm a magus, it auto heightens, right?
Yes. Well, any spell. Actually, anyone who has cantrips, they auto heighten regardless.
Okay,
So,
so it'd be a level 4 cantrip, right? Because that's my highest spell slot.
yes.
Cool.
So make sure you
And-
adjust the damage as necessary.
Yeah. Because this will do... I don't know how to make it do that, so it'll do 5d4 damage.
When you open up the spell and you hit the cogwheel, you can change the damage.
I just don't know how to make it so it doesn't based on level. So I'm just gonna...
You can't.
You can't. You just update it every time you get a new spell level.
Cringe.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay. There we go then. And I will spell strike and swing with my my foul shard.
All right, go ahead.
Fuss shard. Oof.
Come on.
Yeah. The...
0 point.
I don't
Okay.
have it.
I'm hero pointing.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That is significantly better.
Significantly.
That hits. So go ahead and post produce flame. And we don't even have to worry about the attack. We just worry about the damage. So in a blink of an eye, suddenly, Adrian is next to this dude who's just kind of casually looking over a bunch of loot on the ground. You raise your weapon up. You cast a spell. And just as this guy's turning around to see what the heck is going up, your burning Fashard, strikes into him, doing potentially 11 slashing damage. And
Okay, it's not a crit.
oh no, that's definitely not a crit. Not on this dude. And let's see here. Actually, thank you for posting that.
They're not resistant to fire.
That's an action.
What?
Oh, yeah, it's
That's-
a meta magic.
What the fuck? That's lame.
Would you like to
What
change
the-
what spell your spell striking
Yeah, I'm gonna use the electricity.
weapon? Okay. That will shock you.
Then ice.
Oh, you also wait. You do have a reach of 10 feet. You could have stepped
Eh,
back.
I'll just use Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Go ahead and adjust Ray of Frost's damage and then post Ray of Frost.
It is like post another attack because it is
Well, just
exactly
post
the
this-
same.
We can use that then, sure, why not? But make
Yeah,
sure you
it's
adjust
literally
its
the-
damage anyway, because
Will do.
you're going
I'll
to
fix it.
probably use it again. And, alright, so you strike him, and he takes potentially 11 slashing damage and potentially 15 cold damage. As he lets out a... It's very garbled and watery, you know, as all of the merfolk kind of come to attention. Fidget.
Alrighty. She's going to cast Bless.
Okay.
That's a 5-foot emanation around me for now. And she's going to fire her longbow at this one.
Okay. And longbow's range is 120, right?
100 feet.
100 feet. Okay. Because underwater, your projectiles have half their normal range increment. All right. You shoot out at this individual, and because they're looking towards the center and they're not aware that y'all are over there quite yet, this hits, dealing 7 potential piercing damage. Should I change the grid color? I'm gonna change the grid color real quick just to make it easier to see.
Yeah, this one isn't even in the grid. Or properly in the
not?
grid.
It should be.
It is now.
Let's see. Increase the opacity on that.
I think you made it worse.
I was gonna say something, but I didn't want to be mean. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Well, the problem is the background is both white or dark and light at the same time.
Could make it bright pink.
I'm
Or
gonna
green.
do
Or
this-
neon
Oh.
yellow. Or yeah,
Yeah,
blue.
it's visible now.
If that's not too distracting, I can lower the opacity a little bit.
A little bit, please. That's good.
Thank
All right.
you.
Of course. All right. So that strikes, doing 7 potential piercing damage, and that's it for Fidget. All right. The sprite.
Okay. I just can't move, right?
Yeah, you can't move. You're stuck at the moment.
Yeah. I'm going to. Nice. Isn't that swell?
Are they just out of your range?
Yeah.
Rough.
I'm just gonna summon Mommy.
Okay.
That's like within 30 feet, right?
No, it's next to you.
They have to
Right
be
next
adjacent
to
to
me.
you. Yeah.
Bummer.
Get fucked.
And then Mommy gets 1 action.
Okay. You're just gonna move.
Okay. She can move 10 feet. Okay. Shiari's turn. Shiari has the alchemical crossbow all nice and loaded up. What is the range on this crossbow? 100 feet. Okay. Shiari's going to shoot this, or no, Shiari is first going to use gravity weapon. Give Shiari a little buff there. And I'm just going to zoom in a little bit here. And then Shiari is going to... Let's see here. What was... Ah, yes. Use Hunt Prey on this one. Bum, 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 bum. And then is going to shoot. Jesus. That's a critical. That's going to do 3 plus 2, 5 plus 2, 7 plus
There's no
4.
precision?
There is.
Oh.
It's from
Oh, that's-
Shiari's.
Yeah,
Hunt
yeah,
Prey.
I forgot
Yeah.
that.
So 11 times 2, that's going to be 22 points of damage. Potentially.
There's so much shit. Shiari's thing. Oh my god.
What?
Oh,
Wait, what was loaded in the alchemical crossbow?
There was no bomb in it. It was just
Oh.
an arrow.
Damn. Well, lightning would be sick.
Bad.
Unfortunately, Shiari has to take an extra action. She might do that next round, though. But that's her normal opening salvo. All right. Everett.
will I be in the way of Shiari if I go right here?
Yes.
Ah, shit.
Technically, Mommy blocked Shiari, but the difference wouldn't have made anything for the strike.
Okay. I'll just move over here.
Okay.
And the full movement's 10 feet, right?
Yeah, so that was 1 stride.
Oh, okay. So, I can make another.
You have 2 actions remaining, yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna move fully up.
Okay, you have 1 action remaining.
If you wanted,
And-
you could move 1 more space up with those actions, and then use your last action to get right next to that one.
Yeah, you technically have 1 more. If you wanted to go just straight into melee with that one,
Oh, okay.
that'll just be all your actions. You need to move 1 more. There you go. All right, that's all your actions. As you're swimming against the current, the sheer amount of water being pumped out of this is massive. You actually have to plant your feet pretty hard on the ground to stop from being pushed away. Sylvanas.
2 actions swim there because I have 10-foot status bonus because of panache.
Okay.
So I moved
So that
speed
would have
is
made your speed
15.
yeah.
It's 20 in the suit,
Yeah.
and then
Plus 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have panache. Yeah.
and strike.
Okay. That's gonna hit.
10 damage.
All right. 10 potential damage. As you strike out with your piercing weapon. The merfolk are all now aware of your positions, and now we're gonna roll. So real quick here, I'm gonna number these off, and I'm actually gonna split the merfolk into 2 groups, just so like 8 of them are not necessarily all going at once. They may.
Aim. On roll, both groups roll between 16 and 22. It'd be really funny.
It could happen.
Or they just roll the same thing.
We'll make this group. We'll go red. Okay, and then this group just won't even have a color.
I'll just make them 5, 6, 7, 8.
No, because I need. Well, I don't have to. Because they're going in 2 different groups. Alright. Which means I actually need an additional token. That is not accurate. Actually, no, that's perfect. Okay. So, red group. Blue group. Or non-group. And then... let me change this dude's name real quick. Whoa. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, that's cringe. The fuck, he has a plus 18. Alex, you're gonna die.
All right.
I'll be fine.
You're dead.
So the watery noble, after being struck by you, turns and he says, "Impudent land roller."
Fucking called impudent
I'm
nerd.
literally amphibious, bro.
He doesn't see that. He sees a dude's face in a diving suit. You look like a watery poser to him, so you know.
You fucking poser.
Get wrecked, idiot.
Let's see.
Well, all right. I think I'll be fine.
Goodbye, Adrian. There's fun 2 sessions. Can't wait just find out the next person we meet on a very shitty boat.
Will they
Name
be
is-
even more shady?
Hello, my name is
Adrian.
Adrian. You
I'm
might
sorry,
have met
Slug.
My brother.
For what?
I interrupted you. I was rude.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Slug deserves
Fine.
it. You should do it more.
I can't wait to show up to the final session as Adrian.
Oh my god.
Every session.
Okay.
Can't wait for Adrian's death right now.
He stabs you with the trident.
What the fuck?
Nice.
Oh, yeah, plus 21. And what is drowning?
That's a good question. First of all, you take. Oh, didn't I put the piercing in? Oh.
Also, it
no,
has-
I didn't.
Can he
Yes.
drown?
Thrown, but no range increment.
That's because this isn't the. It has the thrown trait, but this is not his thrown attack. He has a thrown attack in his other attacks. Anyway, so you take 12 piercing damage, 2 necrotic damage. Or sorry, 24 piercing damage, 2 necrotic damage. And I need you to make a fortitude save.
Bro just starts drowning when he can breathe underwater.
Oh no.
How does that work? Oh,
Alright.
shit.
As he stabs you, you feel something coursing through your veins and you feel your lungs constrict, but nothing happens.
Jesus Christ.
This is such a cool trident.
Yeah, I want it.
I want
he's
it.
going to
Oh,
strike
fine.
you again. Actually, let's see here.
This
He
is so
is-
unfair. I've been trying to die this for so many sessions. This schmo shows up, first fight.
Yep, he's gonna strike you again. Sure, 29 hits. Is that correct?
Yep. No, I have a 25, so he needs to get like a
Okay.
35.
That's gonna be 8 piercing, 4 necrotic,
All right.
and I need you to make an air fort save.
Oh.
Oh,
Failure. Your lungs are filled with brackish water, and you begin to drown.
I mean, good thing he can breathe underwater, right?
That's not how it works, because this water is not breathable water.
Oh.
This is a very new feeling for me, I'll be real.
I mean, it's
Not
just
breathable.
suffocation. This is equivalently holding your breath.
Fair that.
Let's
Can
see.
he breathe in the water though?
Not this non-breathable water.
No,
Oxygen
what
molecules
happens
in it.
is your lungs are filled with brackish, like contaminated water. Like fish can drown in water. I hope y'all know.
No.
Like if the water is not clean, they drown. It needs a sufficient like dissolved oxygen in it.
That sounds made up.
Yeah,
oh.
they still
That's not
technically
water.
get
That's
the
just-
oxygen from the water.
Yeah.
It's like filtered through their gills.
It's just not water then. That's just dirt.
Water. It's not water, it's water.
Can
No.
this dude that's made of water drown?
God, I'm so fucking stealing this trident.
Anyway,
Disarm him,
uh,
Alex.
Full arm expert.
you are considered drowning for 1 round, and or you're considered drowning until the end of your next turn. At the end of your next turn, you need to make a DC 20 fort save or take 1d10 damage.
Yikes, that's
Oh.
fun.
Oh, you don't even. Oh god.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, he puts water straight into your lungs by stabbing
this
you
is
with
bad.
this.
Oh, this is bad. This is a terrible way. I don't want this weapon for anyone in our group.
I'm fucking using this.
This seems like an
he's
evil weapon.
Yeah.
going to stab you again.
Is drowning part of the weapon, or is it part of his attack?
Yes.
I think it's a part of the. I think it's a weapon rune. Or it could be part of his
You
tag.
don't know. Anyway, last tech missed. Adrian, you're finding it hard to breathe.
All right. I gotta do some big crunchy damage to this man. Okay. Granted, I can't spell strike right now because I need to recharge.
Not at the moment. Yep.
And I recharge it by using what my focus spell.
You can recharge it with your focus spell or just using a recharge action.
Ah, fair enough. Is recharge just one action?
It's just one action.
Okay.
It's the same as your focus spells typically, so.
Yeah. God, the one weapon the one spell to be really, really nice here is technically it's a water spell. But it does do bludgeoning. Alright, I'm gonna recharge and I'm gonna try and spell strike.
Okay.
This time I'm using Crashing Wave.
Crashing Wave. Alright.
And I can use it for an AoE.
Okay. Too bad that was not your attack. I need you to make
I know.
a strike.
Oh.
29.
Okay. That hits. So describe it for us. Describe your crashing wave.
As he is currently struggling to breathe, a very granted, he's probably not been in many situations where he has to can't breathe. He winds up and does this large spinning slash, spinning his polearm around his neck, and as it collides, slashing into this elemental, from it a giant current ripples outward and blasts into this water elemental, going the same motion from the polearm as if he is shifting the currents themselves.
All right. As you spin your polearm around, everyone could feel almost as if the water is threatening to carry you off. Adrian, gather it all up and strike into this creature, and it has such an impactful force. You see his body nearly get ripped apart by it as he takes 14 slashing damage potentially, and 25 bludgeoning damage potentially.
Oof! Did a meaty chunk. And that is my action. I will try to breathe.
All right, go ahead and make fort save, DC 20.
There we are. We're good.
Success. You manage to cough up the brackish water and begin breathing easily again.
That's some dirty weapon you got. Can't wait to use it myself. As he readies
All right.
himself.
Fidget.
Alright, concentration to expand Bane by 5 feet. Or Blessing by 5 feet. By 5 feet.
Bane.
Bane?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Alrighty. Let's fire a shot. Not the one Sylvanas is on since. Actually, quick question.
Sure.
The one coming up after me, is that the left side or the right side?
That's the right side.
Alright then, she's going to shoot the one that's almost dead then.
Okay. Okay. Your strike flies true, piercing that merfolk in the chest as they begin to bleed a dark purplish blood, and they begin floating in place, slowly being carried off by the currents. You have an action remaining?
Alright, fire at the next one, behind it, number 3.
Okay. That's a miss. As I believe... Oh, no. That might actually hit. That's still within your first range.
That's not an attack number 2, though.
Ah, that's right.
All right. Then no, that definitely misses. All right.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Merfolk's turn. All right. This one begins to incantate. Well, actually, let's go in order. Number 1 begins to incantate. And shoots out a ray of frost at Everett. Does a 28 hit?
Yeah.
You take 1 cold damage. And they're going to move over here. Number 2 is going to shoot you with a ray of frost. That's going to miss. They're going to move away. And number 3 is going to shoot you with a ray of frost. Does 23 hit?
Almost.
All right. It's a miss. And they are going to swim away. What's their speed? So they can move. There. As they're all being very wary of the one approaching them and are keeping their distance while using ranged attacks.
Question. Do they seem to be having difficulty swimming in this current as much as we are?
Yes. They are being pushed by the current just the same as you all are.
I'm going to... I guess I'll summon a dude.
Okay. What would you like to summon?
I think I'm gonna summon a Floth.
As the weaker of the creatures you can summon.
Is it?
Yes, I do believe. What spell slot are you using, first of all?
Second level, I think, right?
Second level.
A level 1 Fae, because I don't think any of the level 2 Fae are underwater guys.
Well, when you cast at second level, you can summon a level 1 creature. Which is the Nixie, or the Naiad.
Yeah, they're the same level as Floth.
Oh, are they? Oh, they are!
Yeah.
I thought the Floth was a -1.
No, I'm 8.
Okay, so you're summoning a Floth?
I think so. 6? Yeah, I'm gonna summon a Floth.
Okay. And are you using Act Together with Mommy?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so Mommy can take an action.
He's just gonna move up. And the Floth is going to be summoned.
And his Floth... Doesn't look like Floth is... Okay.
Look at his stance.
Yo!
What a little freak.
Despite their small size.
Despite their small size.
Alright. Sprite. There you go. Alright. It should be in the journal now, and you should have access to it, so you can access the character sheet.
So it's gonna pop up
And...
there.
Oh, you removed the token. Okay, cool. And when you summon a creature, I just learned this recently. You give it 2 actions.
Just when I summon it?
Yeah, as if you had sustained the spell.
Dang.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, then if he's there, I'm going to try and figure out how this character sheet works. God, his spell DC sucks.
They're not very high level creatures.
Yeah. He's gonna do I guess a regular claw attack on this guy right here.
It can move around to flank and then claw if you want, with its 2 actions.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Do that and then claw attack. Yeah, click the right one.
Okay, it claws into the merfolk, successfully dealing 5 potential slashing damage. As they cry out as its claw rakes across its skin.
Yeah. Take that, nerd.
Alright, Shiari's turn. Shiari's like, I'm gonna have to move if I'm gonna hit these things. Where would be more convenient for you?
Just wherever. I'll make do.
Alright, Shirai is going to move in this direction to kind of help out Everett. And Shirai is going to use running reload because that's such a good feat. I love that feat.
It's really good.
It's a really good feat. To reload her crossbow. And let's see here. That's just enough. It doesn't matter. Or, well, Sherry is then going to hunt prey. That one. And then shoot it. With the alchemical crossbow. Jesus. Shiari's just nuts.
Is that a crit?
That is another crit.
Go off.
It dies.
Ew. Oh! One! Oh my god!
Well, let's
Devin got-
calculate. Let's calculate the damage just for Devin's ego here. That's 14 plus 8, 22 plus 2, 24 plus 4, 28 times 2. That is 56 damage.
Jesus Christ, Devin.
Devin got most damage dealt without even being here.
Hell yeah.
Alright, it's your turn.
Oh crap. I was planning to hit that one too.
What is the range of your lightning bolt?
120.
You can hit anyone.
You
That's true.
could, without damaging an ally, hit the noble and either of these two dudes.
It's also not true because you said splash 5.
Yeah, I'm saying because Shiari or Everett can hit just a corner away
Oh.
from.
I guess, yeah.
Okay, phew. Okay, I'll do that. Let's get
Alright.
this guy for stabbing our new friend.
Which of the two over here do you want to hit? One or two?
Let's go with 2. Why not?
2? No, okay. Let's see here.
Unless that gets Adrian.
That might hit Adrian. It might be a little too close, yeah.
Okay,
Got to hit
1.
Okay. Alright, go ahead and roll up your lightning bolt. That's a lot of damage. DC 24. All right, Noble's gonna try to dodge.
8 off max damage.
All right, he succeeds but does not crit succeed.
Just
And
20 points of damage, bro.
The wave
That's true.
caller. Crit fails.
80.
Correct.
So that one dies. Just instantly singed. And the noble will take half. That's going to be 20 potential electricity damage. And then 5 more potential splash damage.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, one action
let's-
remaining.
Shit.
That was a good damage roll.
Yeah,
You almost max rolled.
you're
I
8
know
off.
that.
Oh.
Hmm. I'm not sure what else to do besides stepping more closer, but
I mean, that will help.
okay, I'm doing that.
You can move one more square if you want.
Okay.
Okay,
I don't want to get stabbed by the trident, you know?
it's fair.
Doesn't have reach.
It does not have
Oh, it
reach,
does.
actually.
But being a large creature, isn't it its reach 10 feet?
No, not
Oh,
necessarily.
okay.
Not if they're using a weapon. His own attacks, if he like uses his bare hands, maybe,
Okay.
which is funny, but you know, whatever. It's how it is. All right, Red Merfolk group, number 2. Strides here. And is going to... Let's see. They're gonna do a... that would be bad if they did that. Yeah, they're gonna use Hydraulic Push against the fluff. Boink. Oh, that's gonna hella miss. They rolled a 2. How tragic.
Plus 10 losers.
All right, that's that one's turn. Number 3 is going to stride and strike Sylvanas with Hydraulic Push.
Come on, hit. I actually want to, but if I turn some... Damn it!
Crit miss.
I actually wanted to move.
All right, and number 4 here. It's not in a good way. Is going to use a spell. And Sylvanas, you feel yourself drawn to this merfolk. I need you to make a will save for me, please.
Okay.
Succeed.
27 or a 29.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would say so. Yes. It tried to charm you
Loser.
and failed horribly. All right. It is now going to stride.
Oh no, it's a 31. Okay. Because of its +4 circumstance bonus.
All right, and Sylvanas.
Actually, question: Are flippers big? Are the flippers in the suit big enough so we can wear shoes?
You are wearing your shoes inside the suit. Yes.
Okay. It's good to know. I going to stride.
Okay. All
Using
right.
this.
You ignore difficult terrain until the end of your turn.
Yeah.
You do
I
not
don't
get
want this
the
dude to die.
status bonus. But
I'm also just not wearing a cloak of elvenkind. So yeah.
oh yeah, fair.
My Alex, yes or no?
Yes.
Unbalancing finisher.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, critical.
Hell yeah.
All right, so that's gonna do 6 plus 11, 17
Doubled.
piercing damage, and its precision doubled. So that's going to be 34. And he is currently flat-footed to everyone,
And flat-footed?
Till the end of my next turn.
and you no
Nice.
longer have
Um,
panache.
And because that was a finisher, I can't attack.
Yep.
So
Oh, actually, I
Oh,
think the
God.
finisher just ends your turn.
no, I just can't attack. Once you use the finisher, you can't use actions that have the attack trait for the rest of your turn.
Ah, I see.
So, does Feint have the attack trait? I don't think it does.
It does not.
Oh, buddy, look, I'm gonna go for another strike.
All right.
25.
And this is against his perception DC. Fail.
Damn.
All right. It's his turn. Knocked off. He's just like, impudence. Let's see here. Man, one of his abilities is completely not useful here.
Good.
Glad to hear it.
It's mostly because it's already in effect, is the problem.
Oh.
Is it to make difficult terrain?
He can make difficult terrain, yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
man. I can make it more difficult terrain.
Shouting out, he's gonna first strike Adrian. He pulls the trident back and uses his arm, and you're suddenly hit by a big wave of water.
Whoa. Oh my god.
All right,
Jeez.
does that hit?
Yeah.
That's 30 damage,
I'm more worried about the damage.
and you're pushed 10 feet away. Oops, that's 15.
Ugh. Hello.
And then he turns to Sylvanas, and he's gonna do the same thing.
Oh man, that's kind of cringe. Oh man, yeah, that is a
Is
hit.
that a crit?
No,
No? Okay, good.
2 off.
It's gonna be 24 bludgeoning damage, and you're also pushed 10 feet away.
Man, that's kind of rude.
And then he is going to stride. And he's very fast, even in these conditions.
Whoa!
Can I get him?
You
Did he?
can. Yes. He did get close enough to you.
Yes, I've already.
Hell yeah. Wait, is slashing damage bad in water or piercing?
You want to do piercing. Slashing is... You'll have a penalty.
Okay, just making sure.
Unless you have Underwater Marauder. Oh, God.
Also, is the spell heart thing still up, or is that till the end of the turn?
Spell thing.
How he casts lightning bolt, spell heart.
That's until
Where
the
if
end of
he-
your turn.
Damn.
I do believe. You can check it real quick. But that's not going to crit, so that's going to hit for 7 potential piercing damage. As he bats away, he's like, defend me! Swimming away.
Cringe.
What a coward.
Adrian.
piece of shit. You know what? I'm looking at it. I think I'm going to do it.
Do it.
You're
So
you're
funny.
gonna do another jump?
I think I am.
Do you have
Hell
anyone
yeah.
prepared?
Oh yeah, shit. I only have
I
one
think you only
prepared.
have one. I think you only have one of
That's-
each of your spells.
I do. That's cringe.
Oh, I think Spellheart's looking at 2 of them so far. It seems to be end of your next turn.
Okay.
Trinity, Geode.
Then that will do an additional. How much for the thing? It should be in your items there, Everett.
Oh yeah, I'm looking.
They all seem to be
Oh,
a
I-
D4.
I see D4 for the Trinity spell heart, but for the charm it's D6.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a greater charm, I believe.
Oh.
All right, so go ahead and roll an additional d6.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's gonna be 5 potential electricity damage, and then you and him both take 5 slash
Oh,
because you shock yourself with your own weapon.
So worth it.
ah, dig it.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
so worth
worth
it, bro.
Just a hypothetical question here.
Oh.
Sure.
Could I draw the lightning from underwater?
Does it have a requirement that you're out in the open sky?
I do not see that. It just says I call out to the skies, and in the air, a storm cloud is made. It does not say I cannot cast it. somewhere
A
else.
storm cloud would need to be able to form, which it cannot underwater.
It's
Kind of
like a
lame.
really long lightning bolt.
I mean, that could work.
Then, I could at the very least, cast, Coral Eruption.
Oh god, that spell is so cool.
You can cast Coral Eruption.
Yeah, holding my hand out, just angry that this thing is, like, running away, I will cast Coral Eruption.
All right.
I want it to be the focus point, so it's it no matter what, it has to move through a good amount of coral.
Let me go ahead and
You can also create 3 bursts, actually.
Yep.
yeah, you can create 3 bursts
You're
because we're underwater.
underwater.
Can you
As
create-
he just holds his hands out and clenches his fist as from the creature, 3 just explosions in the ziggurat of just pink coral blast out.
Isn't that a 5-foot burst?
One
They're
second,
10
I'm getting them on the map.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
asking, like, if the thing's
and
name is
10
creating a
feet?
5. Yeah.
10 feet bursts. All right, so that's gonna be
Do they have to be touching?
They cannot
They
overlap.
they cannot overlap.
I mean, yeah, but do they have to be touching?
They
Like,
do have to be
okay.
congruent.
Nope.
Nope, they do not.
Nope.
Oh, so just anywhere you want.
Literally
All
anywhere.
right, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you access to these.
Okay.
And just so you know, he can only suffer from the check once.
That is fair.
So,
Yeah. So if you overlap him on him, he only has to roll for 1.
Well, it says that they can't overlap anyway.
Well,
Well, I
with
mean,
each
like-
other. That
yeah.
one's overlapping, Alex.
Oh, that's overlapping?
Yeah, the squares that outline them cannot overlap each other. There you go.
Sure, we'll also.
You know, Alex, 3 and 4 over here can't be hit by 1. Red. To your left.
That's true. Get both of. Oh, there it is. Sure. It doesn't look like I can get both of them.
They should be able to. It's a 10-foot burst, which is 4 long.
Not on each corner, though.
Oh.
You technically take the corners out of a 10-foot burst.
My bad.
There we go. Let's plop it right on top of these 3.
Okay. All right. Let's start with the Water Noble. He's gonna make a reflex save. Succeeds. That's still going to be round up 11 piercing damage.
And 5 persistent bleed.
Oh. That's if he
And
crit
he's
fails.
currently. Yeah, it has to critically fail for that.
Yeah.
Merfolk, number 2 is going to. Oh, there's 2 number 2s. Normal number 2 is going to roll reflex. Fails. Takes 21 piercing damage. And red number 2. Crit fails. Dies.
Oh.
As Coral just comes up and you watch one of the merfolk just get mangled by the slow growing coral. All right. And you have 1 action remaining.
I'm gonna move and go a little closer.
Okay. All right. Fidget.
Alrighty. Guess I'm chasing people down again. Gonna move. And it's 10 feet because I have a speed of 25, right?
Yeah. If your speed's 25, or well, do you have a bonus to your movement speed?
No.
'Cause it's 20 with the suit.
That was 20 then, yeah, it was 10.
Yeah, then you'll move.
Do you have a swim speed?
No.
Oh.
No,
No,
Fidget
Fidget
just can't drown.
No, but my
Okay.
brine mayor just keeps me afloat. Alright, get to about there. 2 action heal on our Magus.
Okay. All right, that's going to be 15 HP, Adrian.
Ooh, thank you.
2 action. So if you're healing a living creature, increase the hit points restored by 24.
Yo, what's 15
So that's going
plus
to
20?
be 39.
39. And if I were injured, I would have gained back 4 hit points.
Holy shit, thank you.
Clerics are so cracked in the system. I love it.
It's amazing.
And okay, looks at the end of your turn.
Yep.
All right, normal group. Number 2 begins incantating and lets out a burst of positive energy.
No!
Whoa! Positive energy.
As they're going to use the 3 action heal.
No.
So that's going to give
Wait.
Ev-
Yeah, that's everyone.
everyone, including Everett, gains 4 HP.
Wow.
Oh, hell yeah.
because I believe it's a 30-foot emanation.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. And then gotta look up hazardous terrain real quick. Because I can't remember if they take damage at the end of the turn or not for hazardous terrain, or if it's just moving through it. I
The
imagine.
spell says you take 3 piercing damage for every square in that area it moves into.
Yeah, that's normal for hazardous terrain.
Oh.
Yeah, technically they just don't have to move, and they don't take damage from it. So, number 1 is going to stride. One more, and is going to use a 2-action heal on the noble.
Oh,
That's so cringe. Enemies aren't allowed to heal.
And that's going to be 1d8 plus 8. It's going to be 13 health.
Damn.
Kind of seems like cheating to me.
Yeah. The fuck him.
Where,
hate this.
enemies have clerics. Ooh,
They shouldn't
poor
have clerics.
babies.
They
Sprite, it's your turn.
shouldn't. It's mean.
Our damage goes away. That's lame.
Boo-hoo. You're literally murdering them.
It doesn't make it fun.
Like your fun's being ruined when he gets 13 HP.
It is.
Sprite, what are you doing?
I'm going to move mommy.
Okay.
I guess she'll just move again.
Okay, she can move 3 on the second one because she has 25 movement, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 2, 3, 2.
And then she'll move one more time and tandem. No, not tandem.
Act together.
Act together.
Sustain.
Gonna command. Yeah, sustain my boy. Command to 2 actions.
Yep, he gets 2 actions.
Okay. Gonna dart strike number 3.
Number 3. Okay.
Yeah. Just do that twice, I guess. Nice.
That misses. That crits for 10
Dab on
damage,
them.
potentially. Alright. Okay. That's all you got. Shiari's turn. Shiari's eyeing the boss.
Please, Shiari, just end it.
Hunt
Kill
prey.
the boss.
So Shiari is going to hunt prey. It's going to do a running reload. And because of hunt prey, Shiari has up to the second range increment without any penalty. So Shiari technically has a 100-foot range even underwater.
That's pretty wild.
Shiari is going to fire. That's
Fidget, you got a hero point, right?
Yes,
I
but
used
given-
to.
But given our luck, with Marluck, it'll roll up.
Ah, mate, gotta go for it.
I nat 20'd him earlier.
we have 4 minutes left in the session.
All right, go ahead and use it.
Third crit from Shiari. Here we go.
Yeah, it seems like something that happened to Devin. That's gonna be a whiff, unfortunately. Everett, it's your turn.
Alright, if this isn't. I'm gonna give with Electric Arc and step a little bit forward.
Okay. You step up. He's currently 35 feet away, though.
Okay, I'll step a little closer.
Okay. DC 19. All right. Okay, that's a crit, so he doesn't take damage, but he does take 5 splash electric damage.
Can't you also target someone else?
You can't target another target.
I'll get number 2.
All right. The merfolk will have to make a reflex save. Fail. Crit fail. That's going to be 10 plus 5 splash. That one dies. All right. Red merfolk's turn. Number 3 is going to lament that they can't do anything to help the Lord. Unfortunately, they are too far away. So instead, they're going to cast Electric Arc on the Floth and on Shiari. Or, not Shiari, sorry. On, Sylvanas.
Oh.
So I need, both of those to make a reflex saving throw, please. Okay, Sylvanas, you don't take any damage from the arc, but you take 5 splash damage from it. That's gonna be 5 electric damage. And the Floth needs to make a reflex save. Booter.
Oh yeah.
Failure. Floth takes 15. Or no, sorry, not 15. 8. 3 plus
What?
the splash.
Those are quite different.
Yeah, where'd you get 15?
I don't remember where I got 15 actually from. I was thinking I was thinking of the number 15. I don't know why. Number 4 is going to stride
Coward.
and is also going to use electric arc on Fidgets and Mommy. So I
I hate
need
you.
2 more. Okay, Mommy fails, taking 6 electric damage. And Fidget succeeds, taking 6 electric damage. Because it's half round up, so it does a minimum 1 damage. Alright, Sylvanas.
Woo. Kind of can't get over there without taking damage. Unless I want to go the long way around. So, what's up, number 3? How you doing?
They look horrified as you approach. Oh god, yeah, they look super horrified as you approach.
God damn.
They die. You swim over, and you just gouge into them. And you know what? Because I see so many green numbers here, I'm gonna give you panache.
Okay.
It must have been cool because that was a very heavy ass strike.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
is where
shit.
Shiara gets her scariness from. It's from the cane.
Yeah. Oh man, 2 crits, 1 fight. Let's go.
one action remaining.
No, it was 2 to stride.
Was it?
Yeah,
Oh, it was. Okay. My
'cause I didn't have panache, so my speed was only 10.
All right, and unfortunately, that's where we're gonna have to end it for today.
Oh shit.
I would like to keep going because I'll make the next session a little awkward, but it's fine. I'm pretty sure I know how the next session will go anyway.
We're all gonna die here.
Oh,
So, we're gonna go ahead and end for today. So, let's do some XP, shall we? Oh, the phlegm is killing me.
Rip, dude.
Rip my lungs. All right, so you get 30 XP for being here. Interpretation, not a whole lot of roleplay this session. I'll give y'all 10.
To be fair, most of this was planning.
It was planning, sneaking, yeah. There's not a lot of roleplay injected into it. Difficult actions. Yes, getting past all the merfolk to the ziggurat and to the top was actually a difficult action. I'll give y'all 20 for that.
Yo.
You had to sacrifice some XP, or some XP, some HP, but you know, you made it.
I mean, least important member, it's fine.
Would never sacrifice XP to do anything.
I mean,
I
I think
know.
we did.
I would rather die.
Would we even get XP for merfolk?
Depending on which ones. We'll get to that here in a moment.
Oh.
Let me change the music real quick. There's just 2 action
good to-
for XP.
Or just slaughtered everyone down there and just reap the XP?
I said to kill everyone. No one listened.
There we go.
Sir Lurson, you think anyone takes you seriously?
Good ideas or plans? Yes. For unknown reasons, I'll give you all 30 XP.
Oh. I think it's stopping this ritual.
Alright. So, for the combat so far, everyone who's level 6 or lower, which I believe is everyone but Adrian.
What? They're getting special treatment?
Yes.
Yeah, because they're weaker than you.
What?
I
Get
kick his ass.
60 XP for the merfolk you defeated up here.
Oh my god, we killed 6 of them.
You did kill 6 of them this round in this combat so far. Sometimes just 100-0, just straight up murked. For bypassing the ziggurat and getting to the top, it was a difficult action, but it's also bypassing some combats. For everyone who is level 6, you get, let's see here. Whew, that's a lot of XP. 120 XP. For everyone who is level 7, you get 80 XP.
Yo.
Did Adrian get
Dang.
any for everyone up here?
No,
For wrecked.
because they are
Yeah,
less
we
than
got
4
10
levels
gold.
lower than he is.
What? That's rude. I didn't mean to be this high level. But I'm also not going to level down.
I was about to say, you're still in the lead. I don't know. There's nothing to complain about.
Yeah, joins late, gets a level advantage. Complains.
Yeah, do you
He's
know
that
me?
would.
guy. Let's see. Most damage dealt goes to Everett, actually.
Wait,
Oh.
what?
I mean, your lightning bolt.
The lightning bolt
Lightning
did
bolt.
so much damage.
It did, but I'm just shocked.
I did so little damage this
It
time
did-
around.
80 to one person and 20 to another. In 2 actions, you did 100 and 10 damage because of splash.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah, you did a lot of damage this session. Surprisingly. Most damage taken goes to Adrian.
Whoa!
Yep.
First fight becomes tank.
The Utility Award. A bit of a hard one. I'm going to say is going to go to the Sprite for the distraction that led you all up here.
Hell yeah.
Stolen
That's
from
it for you.
Fidget.
Nah, it's okay. This is my payback for not being here last week.
That wasn't even your fault. Okay.
No, I blame
Yes, it
you.
is. It's my fault. I got sick. I could have prevented this.
Oh my god.
It wasn't your fault.
I have a better constitution, nerd.
Right.
Damn.
See if I
And-
take care of you when you're sick, dear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
And don't worry, Colton Bosch. The game will come up in like a couple hours. You can check out everything then. All right. The Pity Award.
Devin for Rona.
Yeah.
You know what? Fair.
Yeah.
Getting the Rona. It's fair enough. All right. Any player nominations and/or kudos?
Do we do face?
Oh, we did not do face. No one faced. Well, that's not true. I guess the Sprite, but then you already got an award for it. You know, I'll give it to the Sprite anyway. You did try to talk to one of the Bragdy.
I did.
By association, but still.
I talked to the Nixie who talked to the Bragdy.
It's true. Any other player nominations? Other than player nominations and/or kudos?
Sylvanas for all the crit hits.
Yeah.
God damn, yeah.
You know what? That's
First-
fair.
Jumping scary swashbuckler.
Having good impact, especially in a fight like this where your mobility is reduced, is rough. And Sylvanas still made quite the impact. So go ahead and take a player award for that.
Woo. Haven't used a finisher in ages because it kind of sucks. And I get a
Character
crit.
growth.
Let's go.
Any other player nominations and/or kudos?
Oh, to the people that gave me little tips about going someplace or going up here, thank you. I always appreciate it because sometimes I can be dumb.
Always looking out for you.
Thank you.
It's okay, but also be nicer to yourself.
I'll do my best.
Whenever you feel the need to be mean to yourself, just displace that meanness and be mean to Slug instead.
Or
No. Oh, okay. Just kidding.
good kudo overall. Any other player nominations?
Kudos to Alex's character for moving up and taking a good chunk of the health as much as they could for the first phase. It was a really good move to start off with.
True.
Oh yeah, that was
Made a
awesome.
strong start.
You know what? Yeah, I think every Magus deserves like a good pat on the back for like just showing off how cool Magus is. It's really
I was a
fun.
Magus today.
Wow. Intelligence is a dump stat, except for Magus, which is kind of cool.
It still kind of is.
Yeah, but you get to use a sword.
Shit, we're back.
So go ahead and take player word.
Just said be right back, god damn it.
Is there an award for a party that covers most of the classes on the spectrum?
No.
Because we got a swashbuckler, a magus, a fighter, an archer, a summoner, and a cleric.
True,
Is
you guys
there-
cover a wide breadth.
Is there a reward for being super nerfed in a fight?
No.
I feel like everything I had was like at least cut in half in what I was able to do with it.
That was made because of your own choice.
It wasn't.
Your player race.
Nah.
Well,
Or ancestry.
I would say you were still pretty impactful. Your fluff actually even went up and still did damage.
Yeah. It was
But you know what?
negligible.
As a secondary, it was actually pretty good damage. As a secondary pity word, I'll go ahead and give it to the sprite. Not being able to move
Cringe.
freely is pretty rough.
Always just being a little outside of range. Everything I could summon was cut down to like 2 guys.
You still
Just don't
did a
summon
lot
things.
this session.
Yeah.
He doesn't deserve that pity award. He literally got utility award. He was great earlier in the session.
I will
in
say
the
the
fight.
combat definitely doesn't feel fun though.
I'm still enjoying it.
Not really a player award, but kudos to Adrian and I believe it was Sprite for knowing the language because we probably wouldn't have as much of an idea as we do now as to what was going on.
True.
I'm real happy I picked Aquan.
It's fair. You know
I
what?
don't know that one. It was just Adrian.
I know it's Lanty, but
Yeah.
it's not awkward.
Okay.
For picking very appropriate character, go ahead and take one, Alex. I think your character adds a lot to what's currently going on. And one to Fidget as well. You recognizing what these people were about and finding out that they loosely have a connection to one of your gods. It's pretty interesting.
Yay, I finally get a player award.
I speak Jotun.
Cool.
Why?
Cool
'Cause-
story, bro.
I think they're giants, right?
There are
giants. Jotun language is really cool.
It is really cool. It's also, like, if you understand Jotun, you can kind of understand Dwarvish.
Whoa.
Because they take from the same language.
Love Norse mythology.
All right. Well, unfortunately, that's going to be it for this session. So thank you all so much for watching. If you've enjoyed, please like, follow, subscribe on your platform of choice. You can also join our Discord down below. It's constantly growing. We got all kinds of fun things coming up this week. Or not this week. This month, there's going to be a lot. It's going to be a crazy month. I'm very excited for a lot of the stuff we have in the works currently. And, like, if you're coming in here a little late, don't worry. Riptide will be up in, like, a couple hours after it processes through YouTube. So all of our streams are going to become available. And we'll be back here next week at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Tuesday. All right. With that, we're going to go ahead and say goodnight.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
everyone.
Night.
Good night.